now-ish. Close to now. Now we're live. Hey. All everybody. Welcome. Sorry for the late start if y'all just joining us. Tonight I am joined here by my good friend Brian of Kubrick Lover, 1972, I think. And I'm also joined by my good pal Nate, the horror boy. And
what's up? Making my debut.
And my other good friend Kara of Master of Fear. And welcome everybody. Tonight we are going to be watching Battle of the Worlds, 1961. Have you guys seen this movie?
No.
Never. I don't know anything about it either.
This movie, it was directed by Antonio Margaretti, who he did The Hunter from the Future, and he did Hercules against Karato, and he also did Snow Devils, not to be confused with Snow Beast. So that's kind of cool. This is one of these big Italian directors.
Is that the sequel? Snow Devils?
I don't know. It'd be cool if it was, though, but no connection there. No connection there.
I want to see a snow like multiverse where everything involving snow. Giant.
That'll be the next thing from Marvel. It'll be the snow multiverse. You'll have Snow Thor and Snow Thanos and Snow Hercules.
All the versus movies will start happening. Snow versus Snow Devil.
Speaking of snow, this movie stars Claude Rains, who was the Invisible Man, and he danced around in the snow. So there's a connection there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know Claude Rains was in this.
Yep, we got Claude Rains in this, and we got Bill Carter in this, who lesser-known actor, but he was in a movie called The Trial of Lee Harvey Oswald, where he played Lee Harvey Oswald. Or no, he played a witness, excuse me. He didn't play Lee Harvey Oswald. He played Lee Harvey Oswald's witness.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, which is weird. I haven't heard of that movie. He also was in another movie called My Kingdom for a Cook.
What's that one about?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen it.
It must be like a cook movie or something, like, you know.
Like
One
I was
man versus ravioli.
I assume it has something to do with a restaurant, or maybe there's a murder at a restaurant. It's got he played Lieutenant Mike Scott. So
Mike Scott.
Mike Scott.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah, so you fans of My Kingdom for a Cook, you're in for a treat because he's in this. You got Maya Brent in this movie playing Eva Barnett, and he was in absolutely nothing. This was her only credit. Yeah. You are seeing her debut and her swan song in this film. That's it.
She's like, I don't really I wonder if it's just like didn't like acting or just didn't like the experience. Like, do you know anything like behind the scenes about this movie?
As far as her role in it, no, I have no clue why she only did this film and no others. I assume that's like maybe life got in the way. Maybe she got married, had a kid. That's usually the story.
Yeah, because some actors they'll just disappear and they'll be like, well, I had a family and everything. I just didn't think I would carry on with my acting career. And I was like, oh, like some actors, especially from the 80s, like I'd be like, oh, that person never showed up again. I wonder what happened to them. And they were like, yeah, I love the movie. It's just I started a whole different life, you know. And
Look at the actor for Louis Tully from Ghostbusters. He stopped acting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Rick Moranis. He straight up stopped. He was done.
Oh, that happens a lot with a lot of actors, and Gene Hackman, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, which I mean, I could understand for them because they make their money and they're just like, hey, I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to memorize like a phone book's worth of lines and practice for 16 hours a day, I could just sit at home and collect residuals. Sounds good.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
we all were like, yeah, well, we would just still do it, but it's like when you're face to face with it, you're like, well, I mean, if I'm making this much money, like I don't really have to do that anymore.
yeah, not to mention
that's what Tobey Maguire did.
Oh, really?
Tobey Maguire's is stepped out.
I don't know. I haven't seen Tobey Maguire. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he do this new Spider-Man movie that they're talking about on the thing lately?
There was rumors, but I mean,
I haven't seen it yet.
I saw it a few days ago, actually.
Did it have Seabiscuit in it?
You saw it, Kara? I didn't.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just saying this. I don't want to spoil it, man. You know what? It's been like, when did that come out? Last month?
I think it's been.
I'm just saying this. I was just saying that because I didn't know Kara seen it yet, so I didn't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, I saw it.
So
What do you think about
it? Was Seabiscuit in there?
I don't know if I want to break that ice.
Perhaps just his voice.
Because
I know they're CGI. I saw a scene. I know we're deviating, but hell, we'll deviate into this world for a minute. I saw a scene, and apparently there's 3 different versions of it, where you got Willem Dafoe in an alley talking to the Green Goblin mask, which is hanging on a dumpster.
Yeah, I think they reshot some scenes. You can kind of tell. I don't know what they did, but somebody was saying that they went back and like when the movie first came out in theaters, I guess was different than how it is now. Like I guess they went back and they CGI'd some stuff. I didn't even know that.
Is it so that they can release like multiple? They're not even going to release this on DVD, are they? This is going to be like a direct to Disney Plus kind of thing.
No, because it's Sony, so it wouldn't go on Disney Plus.
Yeah, Sony won't let them.
I thought it was Disney.
Well, it's in collaboration with Disney, but Disney. That's why none of the Spider-Man movies are on Disney Plus. It's because they're Sony properties, so they're not allowed to be on there.
Well, we know it'll get a Blu-ray release for sure then, because it's Sony and they own Blu-ray. It's kind of weird.
I forgot Sony does own Blu-ray.
Yeah, they own. It's weird to own a format, but I guess it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Do they own DVD too?
No, I think DVD was. No, wait, maybe they do own DVD. For a second, I'm thinking, well, no, DVD is Panasonic, but no, it's not. Yeah, Jesus, they might own DVD too.
I think Sony has its own studio and everything, like Sony Studios, like music wise, and there's there's movies studios.
Oh, they definitely own. They definitely own a record label and stuff because I've gotten their copyright claims from them before.
Yeah, Sony Interactive or whatever.
Yeah, the man always got to step on my feet. But getting back to tonight's movie, I know we deviated. Like I said, no, good. No, deviation is good. But I'm going to rein us back in. This movie, in addition to starring Maya Brent, who wasn't in anything but this, you've got Umberto Orsini. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly and don't offend the Italian audience. Yeah, he was in a movie called Don't Tempt the Devil, which I really want to see because it's got a cool title. And he was also in another movie called The Myth. He played a fellow named Roberto.
Roberto?
Hello, Roberto. This movie does star someone who I've seen the film they've been in. This stars Garlo D'Angelo, who is in a little movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Secret Agent Super Dragon. You guys seen that?
No, but
No.
it sounds awesome.
Oh my God! It's a total James Bond ripoff. It's great.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, have you seen it, Brian? You got a secret agent, in 007 fashion, and his name Super Dragon, and he teams up with a criminal who was in jail that they brought out of jail to help him out, and he furnishes him with all his high-tech gadgets, like a fire-breathing remote-controlled dinosaur. It's about this big, which is kind of cute. I don't know what use it has, but it's cute. And yeah, he hangs out a lot at the kendo range and by the pool, which he then yeah.
So there's a little Asian, right?
No, it's not. It's Italian.
Because you said, huh?
No, it's Italian, but he hangs out at the kendo range.
Kendo, you mean the fencing?
Yes, but
Japanese
it's a range.
fencing. Oh, okay.
But it's a range. I don't know how it's a range. They're not shooting guns or firing arrows. It's a sword fighting, but it's a range.
Yeah.
And he's also master at judo. It's a uniquely 1960s product. You check it out. It's really bad. I don't think it's in the public domain, so we won't be watching it on here. But it's weird. It's very weird. Garlo was also in another movie I've seen called Hercules Unchained. Have you guys seen that?
No, but I've heard it. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it has Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, right?
Nope, you're thinking of Hercules in New York.
Then I haven't seen this one.
I still
Or heard
want to
of
see
it.
that movie.
Hercules Unchained was part of a long series of, they're not spaghetti westerns. I guess you'd call them spaghetti Greek mythos films. There was Hercules Unchained. There was Hercules and the Captive Woman. There was Hercules Against the Moon Men, which we watched on here not that long ago. And there was Samson. What was it? Samson? It was either Samson or Samson. I don't remember the name, but there was that. There was a series of that. There was also Giant Marathon, and there were the Sons of Hercules. So it's a long series of them. Many of them starring Steve Reeves. So that's kind of fun. And movie. Oh, sorry, Nate. Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had something to add. I didn't know if maybe you'd seen one of the Hercules movies.
I want to see more of them. I know there's a lot of Hercules adaptations and stories.
It's weird. I don't know if I have it in this pad, but when we watched Hercules Against the Moon Men, I counted them out, and there's like over 16 of these Hercules movies.
Wow.
Hercules Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
Basically, like, ridiculous. This movie also stars Renzo Palmer, who was in another movie I've seen and I like called Danger Diabolic. Have you guys seen that?
No.
It's about a criminal who's sort of like a Robin Hood-esque character. Instead of taking the money from the rich and giving it to the poor, he just keeps it. And he runs around wearing a vinyl bodysuit with a vinyl ski mask type of deal that's just got eye holes cut out. And he basically thwarts the police at every turn, and he can shoot himself out of the cannon, and he can put himself into a trance where he has no heartbeat at all, but then comes back from the dead. So, yeah. Kind of cool.
I know where you find these films. They're so strange.
You just gotta look, and they're everywhere. Like, there's so many of these kinds of weird movies that, like, I could never run out. I could do this kind of program for like 20 years in a row, and I'll never run out of films.
I remember whenever I watched this movie called Invasion of Spider Island. You ever see that?
Oh, is it the Horrors of Spider Island?
Yeah. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
And you got that guy, and he gets turned into a spider, but really all that happens is he gets kind of hairy, and he runs around the island in slacks.
Yeah, I really thought it was just great. It was a really entertaining film, even for back in the day standards.
That's public domain, so that's one we might end up getting into at some point.
Yeah, that was awesome. I loved it.
Like Brian, Kara, have you seen Horrors of Spider Island?
No, I have not.
I'll give you the rundown. There's this guy, and he's picking a dance troupe. He's hiring a dance troupe. So he holds an interview with all these dancers, and he selects his dancers, and they get on a plane to go to Singapore for the big dance tour. And the plane crashes onto Spider Island, and he's stuck with him, his female secretary, and all these supermodels, and they all want him, and they all walk around going, Gary. And
Oh, hey, hello.
Art, what's up, Art?
Art,
How you doing?
hold on, amigo.
Art?
That's okay. He'll talk in a moment.
Oh, okay.
I guess he's on mute. We can't tell because I've hidden our icons for production reasons. So yeah, we got that. You got Jacqueline Derval, who was in Duel of Champions. Oh shit, we lost Art. Gone. He'll be back potentially. I don't know. We got Jacqueline Derval, who was in Duel of Champions. We've also got John Stacy in this movie, who was in another movie called Yeti, Giant of the 20th Century. Oh, we got Mac. We got Mac in the house.
Mac,
Hey.
what's
Yo,
going
what up,
on?
everybody?
How's
Mac,
it
what's going
going?
on?
Is this I'm trying to think, is this that movie that, they did a remake with Keanu Reeves, right?
Wait, Battle of the Worlds?
Yeah, where the aliens come and invade the
No, you're thinking of War of the Worlds. This is
Oh.
Battle of the Worlds.
okay.
This is the movie where we find out what happens when worlds collide, literally.
Man, I should have known that. I used to have that on DVD, the old one, the old movie.
Oh yeah, War of the Worlds, which is a classic, and
Oh, because the new War of the Worlds, that's Tom Cruise.
Is it?
yeah,
Yeah,
The
I think
remake-
so.
Wait, which one?
Because
There was
The new
one that
one's
had Tom
Spielberg.
Cruise.
yeah, the new
Oh,
one's
no, not Tom
Spielberg.
Cruise. Keanu Reeves. There was a remake. Dang it, what was that? I
Oh,
gotta
that
look
was
that up.
the day the Earth stood still.
Okay, yeah, that one. My bad. Yeah,
No,
I'm all
I
over the
haven't
place.
seen that
tonight.
forever, man. I have not seen that in a while.
The original one is really good. I didn't like the remake.
oh, the original's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Sadly, I saw the remake before I saw the original.
Oh, you've seen the original though, right, Kara?
World
The
of
only
Worlds,
thing I
yeah.
liked about the remake was the way the robot that little, the little robot thing, the way he looked.
I saw the remake first though, and I when I first saw the remake, I just thought it was it was just another alien movie to throw into the pile, and then I found out that it was actually there was an actual the radio show World of the Worlds and all that, and
Yeah,
the original thing.
Or Orson Welles.
I've never watched the remake for War of the Worlds. I've
I
never
love
watched it. Yeah, I've never watched that remake.
I would say
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I would say you've made a good decision.
Oh, really? Well, I can't really remember the original too. I'll have to watch those movies back again. I don't really remember them.
The original's pretty good. They have this great special edition DVD if you can find it. I don't know how readily available it is anymore. It might be out of print by now, but it goes into the making of it and all sorts of behind the scenes stuff, photographs and discussions with people who did the special effects. It's pretty good.
Ethel, what movie is that? War of the Worlds?
War of the Worlds, the original.
Oh yeah, I had the Criterion in that. I didn't know if you're talking about that or Day of the Earth Stood Still.
No, I don't have a special version of that. I have just the disc because I found it in the 97-cent bin, and I'm like, oh, sweet. I'd like to have a better version, but this will do for now. And I never ended up getting the better version, sadly. But anyway, getting back to this, we had, so I said we had John Stacy in this. We also had Misimu Rai, who was in Atlas Against the Cyclops, and Blood and Black Lace, and another movie I've seen, Danger Death Ray. Oh, we got someone in the back.
Death Ray.
Oh, it's Art. Art's back. Get Art in here. Had to stream. Yeah, Danger Death Ray. Have you not seen that?
What up, Art?
Hey.
What's up?
Art.
Hey. Did you cut your hair?
Hold on.
He looks like one of the Von Erichs, son.
Yeah, he does. That's awesome. Look like you cut your hair, Art.
Yeah, it's definitely a new.
I think it muted his mic again. Did it? Oh no, never mind. All right.
My hair was cut like a month or two ago.
Oh.
It's flat because I slept on it, so it's flat.
Oh.
How you been though, man?
I mean, good.
Nice,
It's good. It's good to see you back, man. Yeah, I haven't seen you around here for a minute.
Yeah. My wife's pregnant again, so we're having another baby.
Oh wow!
Oh, congratulations, man!
Complete surprise, not planned for. It's fucking nuts. It's nuts. That's gonna be 4 children. 4.
Oh man!
You could teach them to be a barbershop quartet.
No.
Art, I don't know if you knew, but we're watching Battle of the Worlds tonight. I'm still going through the facts, but as I left off, we got John Carlson in this movie. He was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Well, you guys must have seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was evil.
Sure.
If you remember Evil Duke from that movie. And he was also in another movie called Chibis. And also in this film, we've got Giuliano Gemma, who was in a movie called The Bastard. And another movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. That is, I think that's the weirdest title I've heard so far.
That's the one with
I actually heard someone talking about that.
Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. I've heard someone talking about that movie the other day.
It's
Ethel,
okay.
Yeah?
did you say Blood and Black Lace a little earlier?
Yeah, Blood and Black Lace. That was John's, friggin' Massimo Rai.
That's I think it's like an Italian giallo or something like that. A
Yeah.
Mario Bava or something like that.
Which one are y'all watching? Because there's two different. There's an hour 23-minute one in 41 seconds. There's an hour and 23 and 28 seconds.
It's an hour and 21 minutes and 59 seconds. The link's in the description, Art. I can send it in the chat, but it's
is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna
right
get
here.
off here and try to get on my computer.
Hold
Broken
on,
Trout.
I can put it in the chat. Hold on, let me type it into the chat, guys.
Alright.
I'll put it in the private chat so you guys can all get it, and then I'll try and put it in the other chat too.
What happened to Trench? Nate
Oh,
said
he's
something in the comments about Trench disappeared or something.
Oh, Trenchy's on a holiday. He's off right now.
Oh, he said that. He said he was going to go for a little bit.
No, I was just joking around. I was just talking about how he took it very serious because I emailed him and he never emailed me, so I was like, oh man, he really is gone, taking a break.
His fucking cats got him.
They were planning this the whole time. He wasn't really going on break. It was the cats taking over.
The crazy thing is, it's a rape and murder, involving the cats. That's the crazy thing. It's not just death.
Oh, God.
It's taking me a second to write this because I got to write it by hand. Watch question mark. Why is it always a question mark? V equals
How you know it's the right one is it says sci-fi movie at the end. It says Battle World 1960 sci-fi movie.
all right. I've got it in the private chat right here. So if you go in the private chat, guys, you'll be able to get the link to the film. This is the version we're watching.
All right.
Which I haven't started yet, so that's good. Oh shit, we lost Mac.
He said he was getting on
he's switched.
computer. He's coming back.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back with the facts. This movie was released in the U.S. in 1963, while it was made for Italy in 1961. It was filmed in Italy at the Mushroom Tower. Sounds like Mario would hang out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's is that Mussolini? Mussolini designed that, I think. Maybe.
I think so. Huh?
Well, there's an Italian movie called La Eclipse by Antonioni, and I think they show that building. Well, maybe it's also in La Dolce Vita too.
Oh, you're sure to recognize it.
Okay, yeah.
He was also in Piazza, Pakistan. It was also It was also filmed in Piazza, Pakistan, and Rome and Lazio.
Lazio.
Do you mean Pakistan, the country?
I don't know. It just says Piazza, Pakistan.
How many Pakistans are there?
Well, it could be a place in Italy that just happens to have an unfortunate name.
That's very unfortunate.
Because it's got Piazza before it, so it leads me to believe that.
Oh, okay. It's not Pakistan, I guess. It's just...
Yeah, I think it's in Italy. It happens to have an unfortunate two-part name.
I wouldn't like to live anywhere named Pakistan.
Neither would I. For many
reasons. Wherever.
This movie, this is of course this Ultra Films, which is part of the Topaz Film Corp or Film Corporation. They cast Claude Rains in this as an attempt to have a more successful release, because the last movie they did, which was Assignment Outer Space, did really poorly. So they were trying to have a little bit better luck.
Oh, it did bad. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, Assignment Outer Space did kind of bad, which is not cool.
I heard y'all talking earlier that y'all finally have seen or Nate and stuff. Y'all saw the Spider-Man?
Yeah.
New one?
I haven't.
Well, I've
But-
seen it for a minute.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to spoil it for Cora.
I don't have any theaters near me, so I haven't.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about spoiling me anymore. I saw it.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
You did? Good.
hmm.
I want to see the new Scream. But there's no fucking theaters near me. Ugh. Let people stream this shit the same day it comes out in theater. Just let them. Just don't fuck around. Some
I feel
people
like
don't
that's
like to go out
trend.
to the theater. You know.
Another fun fact about this movie is Claude Rains plays a grumpy professor in this movie, and he also played a grumpy professor in the last movie he made called The Lost World. So he started to sort of get cast as that grumpy professor character. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
And the last fact I have about this movie is the credits list the screenwriter as Vasilij Petrovi, which sounds kind of Russian, but it actually wasn't that guy at all. They've mistitled it. It was written by Eno Di Concini, who wrote Son of Samson and Assignment Outer Space, which was the last movie that did poorly, which they're trying to recover from. So it doesn't help to have the same guy writing it. He also wrote Giant of Marathon, which I mentioned earlier. So that's kind of cool. It's like a double question there.
Giant of Marathon.
The Giant of Marathon.
Oh, Marathon.
Yeah. Oh? Kara?
Huh?
Well, you said something?
I was just saying giant of marathon, so I was thinking of a giant running a marathon.
Well, actually, the movie is about the Battle of Marathon, which was
Ancient Greece.
Ancient Greece, Battle of Marathon. Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
That's where you get that's where you get the word marathon from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the origin of the word marathon, comes from the Great Battle of Marathon.
Yeah. I had no idea.
It's not a very popular movie. I feel like very few people have seen Giant of Marathon. I mean, I've seen it, but it's because it's bad.
I've seen other marathons, but not that particular marathon.
So I was gonna start the movie right after the facts, but of course we've lost Mac. Is he coming back? I don't know.
He said he was. He said he was just switching to his computer from his phone, and he was getting back on. Didn't he? I thought he did.
I thought he did, but then he didn't. Then he didn't disappear, so I wasn't sure if that was going on. But
He's a busy man.
we'll try. We'll hang on a little bit longer, see if he pops in. See if he pops back in. But yeah, so this is going to be kind of interesting. Art, did you know that Claude Rains is in this movie?
No.
Yeah, he was the Invisible Man, so perhaps we'll see him dancing as just pants. Perhaps we won't.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this movie. I've never heard of it, never seen it. So I don't know who's in it.
It's kind of slept on, I guess, as a movie.
Is it a slow burn movie or things going on all the time? And
I would classify it as more of a slow burn. It's not a very fast paced movie.
okay.
Damn. No.
But essentially, you've got
Kind of like Snoopy's.
Essentially, but you've got a big asteroid hurtling towards Earth. So there's that. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that well, I haven't seen it, but which one is it? Armageddon is like that, I guess.
Oh yeah, and then they send Bruce Willis up there to take care of it.
And Aerosmith, you know.
And Aerosmith. Hey, I don't want to miss it.
There's an actual asteroid that hit Russia, I think this century, like huge impact, like an atomic bomb or something like that. I saw it on the in the internet. They had film footage of it, video footage.
You're smarter than me, Brian.
Just
I
wait
can
and
tell you that.
Brian always has the facts.
Brian knows more shit than God knows.
I don't believe in God, so.
You see him?
Damn.
That's some Brian shit right there.
Brian knows more facts than I've forgotten, so it's always good to
I-
have him on board.
I saw somewhere that there's an asteroid head for the Earth, and they're trying to throw it off course. It's like the size of it's the size, I think, of one of the skyscrapers. Maybe the one in Dubai, which is the biggest one in the world, or maybe it's the Empire State Building size. I don't know.
I thought it was Empire State Building, but it's been a long time.
I think you're right, Ethel. I think it's Empire State Building size.
Oh, movie started already.
No, I have it on pause, and then it goes back to the regular Roku page, so I have to turn it back. I gotta get it back on again. It only stays on pause for so long, and then I gotta go back and put it on pause again.
Oh, I get that. That makes sense.
Where the hell are you at, Brian? Gotham City?
No. Oh
Blade
no,
Runner?
this is Blade Runner. Yeah.
That's about so. Yeah, Blade Runner.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the year 2099 from Magellan Heroes timeline.
Oh
Yeah.
Blade Runner is 2019.
Oh,
No, they had the
I was
12.
number 15.
I remember seeing that on an Adult Swim show called Smiling Friends, where it was like the guy, he was ordering something, and it was the exact line. It was from the YouTube video. It was like number 15.
Oh shit, that was an Adult Swim.
Yeah,
No,
there was a.
What?
Adults ripping Nate off.
That's crazy.
Where's their copyright claim? But we're gonna hang on and wait for Mac for about another minute or so. I don't know what's going on, but we'll hang on just a little bit longer, see if he come back. He has to join in progress. Hopefully it won't be too far ahead. But them's the breaks. I just want to reiterate how happy I am. People have joined the program, and people who were watching that have come back to continue watching. I appreciate them doing that. I know we got off to a very late start tonight. We had some issues here and there, but things seem to be back on course for the program. But oh shit, gone. We fucking we down another one, man. We lost Art.
No.
Gone.
Art disappeared. He was snapped or blipped, as they said.
Perfectly
It's-
balanced.
I
As
feel
it
like
should be.
I feel like this stream is cursed.
Oh.
It's the stream
No,
that I
it's
can't
just-
start.
It's coincidence, Ethel.
Like,
Things are unpredictable, I guess.
mm,
You don't believe in the curse.
the curse of the stream.
The curse of the movie Battle of the Worlds.
What do you mean?
Maybe it is cursed.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
We were supposed to start at 7:30, and we didn't get started till 9.
No. Sorry.
Ethel, is this
No, you
did
good?
this movie make a lot of money?
No, it did
Oh.
not. It didn't make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it did all. It did. I don't want to say it did all right, because that's being generous. But I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it could have done worse, I guess.
What about a cult following? Does it have a cult following?
Hopefully someday.
Yeah.
I've seen it described as Battle to Stay Awake,
Damn.
which I thought that's a savage burn on the movie out of nowhere.
No, Ethel, maybe you'll make this a cult movie.
Hey, if I could, that'd be great. It'd
Like
be
your
a
whole
cult
series. Huh?
It'd be a cult movie for
sorry.
us. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, all these programs you do, maybe they'll start to be cult movies now. Maybe another Joe Bob or Elvira.
Oh, that'd be cool, but I don't know. I don't know if that ever happened, but that'd be cool.
Battle to Stay Awake. That doesn't sound good for experiencing this film.
That's more savage than when they were calling Manos Hands of Fate Mango's Cans of Fruit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, back when they were just getting close to ending the filming, the cast was so disgruntled that they started calling the movie Mango's the Cans of Fruit.
Now that's funny.
But that movie has a huge cult following, which this movie has never attained, which it seems like it might have a chance because it's got Claude Rains. You got planets crashing into each other, or asteroids crashing into Earth. I don't know. It looks more like a planet. You'll see. I don't know, guys. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Mac isn't back yet. It's been like 5 or 6 minutes. I don't think he'll miss much if he starts the movie somewhat late. Same with Art. You know.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you got your copies all synced up.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, cool. I'm putting in my little jelly squids here, and I will do the countdown for the film. All right, countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Battle. So bad for them. I had a topaz one. Where do you think Claude Rains would rank this movie
In his filmography,
in his filmography?
probably towards the bottom. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't judge.
I mean, it's not good when your movie starts at the bottom of a chasm.
Yeah. The only way I know if a film is good is by watching it, no matter what people say.
We got art.
My son fell out of his crib. Sorry.
No, you good. We just started. We're about 1 minute, 5 seconds in. So you haven't missed anything.
You said you're 1 minute and what in?
14 seconds now.
Sort of makes me think of Bjork's music.
Is there a woman running down a hill thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There's
Dialogue
dialogue.
written and directed by George Higgins?
Yep, you're right
Yeah.
on.
Okay. We're good.
Yeah, I thought it sort of reminds. Huh?
No, I was just saying Marcelo.
I thought the music reminds me of Bjork.
Bjork or friggin' Yoko Ono.
Oh. Well, I haven't heard I haven't really heard a lot of Yoko Ono's music.
That weird experimental sounds type stuff. It'd be great if Bjork was in this.
The landscape looks kind of interesting. The sea and the rocks.
Very high-tech satellite dish.
You've gone crazy.
You're going to see everything through that white dress.
Well, I can see your bra.
But you know what I mean.
Oh, and her panties. Thank goodness
Yep.
you wear them, huh?
A little while ago.
Well, these days there would be nothing under
They
there.
used to do many years ago.
These days would be beautiful.
When we get away from here, we'll be living among normal people again.
Do you see the size of that dude's shorts? Now that's some serious shit right there.
I suppose I have to wish you luck.
If this was the 70s, they'd be the super sport.
Eve and I are going to get married as soon as we put this place behind us.
Oh, the sinking of the lips is kind of you can tell that the sinking of the lips is not matching the guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's Italian, you know. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Don't you feel it?
Ethel, I know. You know, like the spaghetti westerns, you can see the lips not matching.
What is this like crazy witch looking woman in this black thing?
She's like, go ahead and kiss each other. I don't know why.
So far the dude's better looking than the two women.
Oh, I think the woman who's kissing him is not too bad looking.
Yeah, definitely better than the witch-looking woman with the cloak.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
her black one piece, like she's going to swim and cast a spell.
All right, that is the most impractical pocket watch I've ever seen.
I've never judged people really on looks ever, so everyone here just looks fine to me on the movie. I honestly can't tell you anything on looks. I've never really judged on looks.
The guy was kind of small nipples. It's like someone took 2 pens and stuck them to his chest.
see what I see? Yes, it's nothing. Holy smokes, Fred! Wait a minute! What do you think it means? I told you, those falling stars are muddling everything. I need some coffee. Skip the coffee, Fred. What can it be? I took some slides. We'll find out in an hour. An hour by foot. We'll go to the electronic telescope.
But coffee.
Well, that I'm the kind of man who takes his responsibilities. Why, Dr. Garfield? Hi. Oh, Tom. Maybe we had better take a look through the electronic telescope first and check the reading in this area. The whole thing's pretty unlikely. But outside, let me see. Come on.
Can you tell me why Fish Face is so frantic?
George?
Oh yeah, she's calling him fish
Frank
face.
is right. I suppose I was just trying
Can you tell me why?
to avoid having last-minute complications.
I will say something about the 60s. I'm so glad that the hairstyles have changed.
Yeah.
I like some of them.
Around like
Hurry up, Fred. Let's go to the
Big
radio station.
beehives and stuff.
The other observatories have reported something. Don't forget, Reynolds, that we have the most powerful equipment in the world.
What's happening, Reynolds?
All the guys have the exact same haircut back then. Essentially.
Something terrible.
they all got like yellow and hippity blue.
They're all like they belong on Mad Men, the TV show.
Let's go to the Don't forget, Reynolds.
Well, that one dude has different hair.
I don't know if it's really appropriate timing for a trumpet solo. Seriously, it feels like a Saturday commercial is going to break out.
It's sort of like avant-garde jazz. Or maybe it is kind of.
Just routine. That's impossible. George, please. The teletype receives over 1,000 words a minute, maybe somewhere among the messages that haven't been decoded yet. My dear colleague, unusual messages are signaled by a red light and are given transmission and decoding precedence. Damn it, old Pat, what's that?
It's a blinking light.
3 on Mars. For the last 97 hours, they've been trying to get through. Phase 3 on Mars. Maybe somewhere among South Pole. My former instructor of military school is in
Oh,
command.
Ethel, maybe Claude Rains took this film because they offered him a paycheck movie for him. You know?
Like, I don't know.
Huh?
At this point in his career, like, you'd think he'd be all set with money.
Yeah.
The old man must be told.
Well,
What time
sometimes.
code are you guys at? Because
Oh.
I think I might be behind.
But he just
Uh,
I choose my temper. We have no authority.
I'm at 8:28.
Calm yourselves, gentlemen. I'll tell him. If it turns out to be a flash.
if I pause, if I look, I'll pause the film. He just gave his coat to the guy with the glasses.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
You're pretty much in sync.
I haven't got to that scene.
There's a dog barking.
Yeah.
The dog's barking.
It's a vicious little dog.
You got
Okay,
a guy.
now I'm where you guys are at.
Is he gonna X-ray somebody's teeth? What's up with that outfit?
I was about to say, he looks like should be on like Star Trek or something.
He's got like
It's a
the lead
dog.
He's
And
got
the- and
Captain
the-
Kirk look going on, kinda.
scrubs there.
I don't know.
Mhm. Come back,
Face.
doggo.
Come forward, Steve. I know all about it. I don't understand what you mean.
Arr, chewing on my big cigar. Arr.
What brings you here? Wake up.
Oh, that's Claude Rains, I think.
Yeah, Professor Benson, Claude Rains.
Yeah.
It's all written there.
Is that his voice?
Like, aren't you supposed to be invisible?
You'll be able to tell if it's his voice because he'll be synced up.
Amazing. How did you do it? Young fella?
He's had a few too many drinks. He forgot
Yeah,
to
it's
put
his
on
voice,
the
yeah.
Predator cloak.
I have wondered about all of you. Calculus.
Ethel?
I'm glad
Yeah.
It's like Nicolas Cage. They say like when he makes money on his films, he just spends. So he's constantly taking jobs. So maybe Claude Rains was in a bad financial situation. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
He spent it all on invisible hookers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pump the pump. Pumping the pump.
Pump it up, pump it. You
Yeah.
gotta reload. Pump it.
He's gonna spray pesticides all over him.
Would you say, Ethel?
He's gonna spray pesticides all over him. He's like, hold still while I hit you with the ground.
The dude just dropped the cigar into his shirt pocket. I hope it goes all the way off.
Because it comes from another galaxy. It simply entered the solar system during the night. None of the other observatories have reported it yet. They couldn't.
I don't know what they used as pesticides back then, but it probably give you cancer.
Probably.
Well, if Claude Rains had just held on for like 20 more minutes, he could have had a ridiculous lawsuit against Monsanto.
What the devil are you staring at? Get away from me. I can take care of this. Anyway, it's all there. Diameter, dimension.
Get away from me.
speed,
I
and
can take
coordinates
care of this.
on the outsider. Now you keep
I was the
your
invisible
eyes
man.
on
Damn it.
and get out of here. Professor,
Get out of my way. I got this entirely. I don't need any help. Yeah.
and is heading right for us. Because of its size and particular characteristics, it won't burn up when it contacts the Earth's atmosphere. It could be a catastrophe. Now that's a perfect summary of the situation, sir. Maybe it would be prudent, Professor, to warn the others, the department, the high command. Steele, I've already told you to keep your trap shut and get out of here. With pleasure. In fact, I've also come here to say goodbye.
Well, the goodbyes.
I had a handkerchief. I burst into tears. The ones who should have noticed it before you are those idiots on Mars. But since they're all army,
Well, we got a sex squad in the chat. That's always nice.
surrounded by a magnetic sword with the formation of soda.
Huh?
Now that's
We got a
Yeah.
sex squad. That's
Oh,
always
you got somebody, yeah.
Hey, where are you guys at? I think my thing glitched.
we're at minutes and 15 seconds.
There's a
What?
person move.
Mars Base 3.
Elevator's coming up.
Mars Base 3.
13 minutes and 25 seconds.
Mars Base 3. Over. We've lost contact again.
Okay.
The elevator looked like one of them shoots at a bank
Sir,
that sucks
Shit.
the thing up.
Ooh.
this is Mars Base 3. For you, Commander. Plug in the speaker. Hi, Bob. Hello. Commander Cole speaking. Hi, Bob. Steele. Fred Steele. Where did you spring up from? I have a message for you. I'm leaving the island tomorrow. Denise Barnett and I are going to get married. Congratulations. But you hit me at a bad moment, Craig. I have a convoy coming in, and until just a few seconds ago, my
It's a
last
great big John boy.
You'll have to
Trucking all through the night.
There's something else. I'll try to spend it in code. He's a crazy kid.
He's getting married.
But he goes to astronomy.
Astronomy being called Barnett.
Exactly.
I'll decode the message.
If there's a meteor ready to hit the Earth, why would marriage be one of the things you're thinking about? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's not. I don't know.
Well, Brian, because when you're engaged, that's constantly on your mind.
Yeah, I think that wasn't. I think I made not a good observation.
No, you good. You good. There are no bad observations. Only bad movies. Oh,
Oh,
Go ahead. You know
Those are kind of nice.
People make fun of space force, but this is what we need to look forward to.
Is my movie too loud?
Permission granted.
I think you're okay.
Oh,
Gyroscopes in operation.
Like, I don't have to worry about a copyright claim because it's public domain. So,
the cockpit doesn't look. Well, I don't know. I like those shots of the ships going across the screen, even though they look a little fake.
Fake? This is
Yeah.
Star Wars quality. Oh, that dude's face like he had to take a crap.
I don't know how they do the. Well,
Oh, look at him. Oh, space crap. Oh.
mock syntax all you want, but like, look at how far they've advanced.
Hey, Art, they're just taking a load off, if you get what I'm saying.
Open the protective dome of the parabolic antennas. Switch on the electronic telescope.
The magnetic storm is past its peak, but there's still no sun raging outside.
Execute the order. This is the space dome to be scanned. Yes, sir. The dome is opening.
Wait, they're in space and orders, space and orders. Well, that order must be order 686.
Still off course.
So futuristic guy.
2 degrees increase. Mike Sierra 1-5, this is Mars Base 3. Juliet 5, copy. Increase rocket power to 12 gammas and correct inversion another 15 degrees. Welcome. Engines of 12 gammas. 15 degrees more inversion.
I'll give them this to take it all really seriously.
Our satellite vehicle is out of orbit.
How far out?
6 degrees.
I like how roomy the spaceship cockpit was when they're showing it.
This is Base 3.
Oh, Ethel, the cockpit. You mean it's too? Doesn't look realistic. You mean, right? The cockpit.
Well, like, look how much space they have. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it doesn't jive with like the outside.
It's like they're flying a school bus. There's so much space.
Order pilots to launch themselves in space to be picked up. Hurry. Juliet 5. This is Base 3. Adopt emergency system. Red was right. We must calculate mass, size, and speed in order to determine the scale of attraction. Flight Sierra 1-5. This is Base
Why don't
3.
they show the actual asteroid? Is that what that's headed for, right? Or am I wrong? Huh?
We'll see it. We'll see it, Brian. You just gotta wait for the asteroid. That's like can't do everything at once.
Ready in spacesuits. Emergency system in operation.
I like how their spacesuits have missile and man arms.
We have opened our
Oh shoot!
-5, 3,
I bumped into my controller. Sorry, what's the time slot? Yeah, what's the time slot?
It's 19 minutes, 8 seconds.
All right, thank you. Sorry,
Oh, no troubles.
I bumped
You know-
into my controller.
Before movies like 2001 and Star Wars, maybe people that watch films like this, they could accept this kind of production design and costumes because they didn't see anything like 2001 or Star Wars. I don't know, but there were other good. I mean, there's Metropolis. So I don't know. There are other science fiction movies.
If you can suspend disbelief, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Ethel, I just think people from that time period would probably have a different criteria as to. That's not a bad show.
That spinning
The
camera shot.
realisticness and everything.
Yeah, like their standards are different, Brian. They're gonna
Yeah.
expect like a different type of special effects style. Well, no, they're gonna crash into the moon like a big pizza pie.
The ship is about to land.
Everybody talked so like with emphasis back in the day.
Don't let it worry you, boy. You just lost your bearings for a
They
moment.
pour everything they've got into the role.
The first pilot on that spaceship is my son.
Oh, they're dead.
Thank you for having brought him back to me. You shouldn't thank me. We must prepare a report for the High Command and transmit to Earth.
If this is an Italian movie, maybe they have a, I don't know, maybe Italian audiences have like a different criteria too, like compared to American audiences back then.
Italian
Tell
audience
you,
Claude Rains.
I don't, huh?
hey,
Claude Rains and some plastic. That's all you expect if you're Italian in the 60s.
hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Creature?
When did that come out?
I think it was 85.
No.
Ooh.
I think you'd really like it. It's like a lower
Okay.
budget version of Alien. It's really good.
I have heard of it, I think, yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was
Yeah.
great.
I've been here at your side for
I type it down. I'm watching this right now, but I'll try to remember and type it down. I think I did type it down on my computer. But it's like Alien, you're saying?
It's a very similar story to Alien. It's basically trying to be a ripoff,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it did a lot of its own stuff. I think it's really atmospheric and it uses a lot of great effects. I love the way the alien looks in it too.
Like how
This is just like Roger Ebert.
Oh, yeah.
The
I see
lilacs
Roger
here.
Ebert in him, yeah.
You see, it looks like Roger Ebert.
It kind of does.
I've been here at your side for
I can see where you.
Before
you
his
see
jaw
where
fell
you're
off, you know.
What?
Before his jaw got taken off.
Oh.
Didn't Roger Ebert have like jaw cancer or something?
Yeah. Maybe it was throat cancer?
Yeah,
I
or
don't know.
something.
Yeah, he did.
He had a lot
yeah, he
taken
had
off.
part of his. Yeah.
Wait, why was the dog using a litter box? I'm so confused.
Oh, yeah, it is kind of confusing.
And if you're going to write down your complex equations, why on the side of a flower planter? What's going on in this movie?
That's the sign of like the true genius and the madness, that kind of thing.
What's that?
Eccentric.
And now they're both smoking and wearing trench coats like it's a noir film.
They think they're fucking
Oh.
Dr. Loomis.
What's happening now is bigger than
Ethel trench coats.
It's happening in New York and Moscow.
And this dude's just looking right
Trench
at the camera.
coats, and we have no.
The thing is to face
Wait.
it together.
Every time he takes a break, he misses out.
everything I've ever wanted. You don't
All right, if there's a dwarf in this film, we cannot tell Frenchy.
but I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'll go by myself.
Don't fight, dears. Either one of you is leaving.
Dr. Steele, the flight suspended.
What's that for?
I don't know.
And so are
Some
all
trench coats.
all scientists have been
All we need
mobilized
is a goat.
today.
Exactly.
Let's hope they give
Yeah.
us uniforms. Then we'll all be equals together, won't we? And darling, you'll be interested to know
She's playing it through art.
has been severely reprimanded.
At least there's some contrast to their trench coats. Like they got a good color built. They got a black one, a white one, a tan one. They're not all the same color. Well, now they are. A bunch of white ones.
He was trying to understand them, Professor. The news caught them by surprise. Panic has been widespread. Perhaps they think mistakenly that if they've been informed in time, wonderful.
She doesn't like the cigar. He just shoes on.
Cornfield, I believe. Well, Mr. Cornfield, you are wonderful. You have a facile tongue. Well, for once,
It's the dog again. Double.
I didn't say anything because I wouldn't have been believed. You know, it's not difficult to tell the truth, but it's impossible to be believed. You want an example? Read it. It's written here that in spite of all predictions,
Right above the dog.
China will not collide with the Earth. Go on, get out of the way, Gideon. That's the point. Elizabeth, you maintain that I ascertain on the basis of mathematical elements which are irrefutable that the outsider will bypass the Earth at a distance of 95,000 miles without even dreaming of grazing the outside edge of our atmosphere.
Oh, that's making me think of Superman.
Huh?
It's making me think of Superman. Marlon Brando says to other people on what's the name of that planet? Krypton. He says that other planet, something's gonna meteorite or a planet's gonna hit our planet, and they say you're wrong. And then and then it does at the start of the film.
Well, yeah, no, isn't the core of Krypton going to implode or something?
Something's gonna happen. He says that Krypton's gonna go I don't know, explode, or something's gonna hit it, or
Krypton. Superman's planet?
yeah.
Yeah. In Superman, Marlon Brando is saying this. And no one wants to believe him.
Because in this film, Claude Rains is saying the meteorite won't hit the Earth.
He's saying it won't even dream of grazing the edge of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Well, I bet he's going to be wrong.
Why were there beekeepers just a second ago? What happened there? You see that?
I understand the fear psychosis is very grave. Everyone wants to run away. But where? It's impossible to predict on what part of the globe the outsider will fall. Gentlemen.
Nate, did you see the beekeepers?
Oh no.
Yeah, before they came down the stairs, they were just two random beekeepers running off screen.
What the?
There they are! There they are!
Oh, I see him now.
It's supposed to be some kind of toxic hazard suit or something. Obviously.
Yeah.
But they use some beekeeping shit.
Yeah, those are
Guess it was a
beekeeper
budget
suits.
Find us something that looks like it could protect
You're a
you.
little bit ahead of me, I thought. I just got to that scene.
Oh, and the guys in the background have a giant box of popcorn.
And everyone switched from trench coats to jumpsuits.
Yeah.
If they don't,
And they're carrying their helmets like they've practiced carrying their helmets a lot.
if they say they don't know where people should go for this meteorite hitting the Earth, then when they have to know where it is in order to attack it? It's just the logic is just.
Oh, hey, Ben Grimm. Hey, Ben.
I think the last thing this film is worried about is logic.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Hello, Ben.
I can't hear you. I'm not listening.
You know she heard him.
Useless. You don't even exist for her.
Don't worry about her.
Professor Benson, it stopped just as you predicted. The outsider started to orbit around the Earth.
What did you say?
Professor, it stopped at exactly 95,000 miles. Just as you calculated.
And it's gone into orbit.
Now wait, if it's orbiting the Earth, isn't that going to throw off the oceans and everything?
Professor Benson, my congratulations.
What'd you say, Ethel?
You madman.
If this asteroid is orbiting the Earth like that, isn't it going to throw off the oceans and stuff now?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah, you
like the moon.
Tsunamis. What if it crashes into the moon?
I have made an error.
Why are they listening to a guy that is reading off of a goddamn potted plant? Fuck this shit. I want to talk to the CIA or NASA or something. Fuck this dude.
Hasn't gone into orbit.
Like this is why
Calculus, the only thing you can think of. And it's gone into
Art, you just don't understand. The potted plant gives the best answers.
you in very high esteem. But
I can see he probably just asks it the answers.
On the right track.
Just talks to the plant. Is it gonna stop before it hits Earth, or is it gonna hit us?
I shall not depend
The
on my
plant says
natural
it's not gonna hit us.
He's like, oh
And
no.
he's finally lighting that cigar. Finally.
What if they break that plant? And that plant, the pot.
You know much better than I how to operate these.
I don't think
Ben
he
is
liked
saying
people
he
touching his
can't
plants.
Permit us.
Ben is saying he can't wait for the moonfall movie when the moon crashes into the Earth.
I have no intention of speaking for them, but you will. You will inform them, in my name if you like, that the
Yeah, I
outside.
don't think the potted plant is not a very reliable scientific tool. Oh, there's a giant asteroid coming towards the Earth. Let's consult my uranium.
Telescopic lens, boys. This is the maximum.
You got people randomly turning knobs like they're doing stuff in the background, like in fucking Austin Powers. Random guy turning knob.
Unknown to the solar system.
Oh, you too, random guy turning knobs, making it look like you're doing something.
Yeah, exactly. That's how all these movies used to be.
I like how the equipment comes with
I mean, if you think about it, those women, they're just like sitting there clicking nothing, just making it look like they're doing stuff.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that makes
We
sense.
all hang on his word these days. He just keeps repeating, destroyed immediately. With the radioactivity I just registered, I'd go slow. If atomic missiles are used, the explosion could cause some pretty serious chain reactions.
Did it ever bother you guys, like with these old movies, the equipment handle?
What'd you say, Ethel?
Like the equipment in these old movies, it's got oh shit handles. You know, like
Yeah.
you're in a car, you got the oh shit handle on the
I've
roof.
never seen you before
Yeah.
outside your den, as they call it.
Like you're gonna check your readout, and all of a sudden you're gonna have to grip on for dear life.
Here are the latest readings.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
The oh shit handle?
Yeah.
Oh. It's there because they just put it in because of that.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like you always see that on the old equipment from the '60s and stuff. Got handles on it on the front of it. It's even if it's something that's like broken in somewhere.
He took his glasses off just to put them back on.
Does have those blinking lights.
He's wearing a suit though, so he's I don't know.
We're going to enjoy the show.
They always have those blinking light things in the back.
Someone built that blinking light just for this scene, dude.
Yeah.
That's oh man, make it blink. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. It looks like shit's happening. You turn the knob.
You turn the knob.
You spin around in a chair and stand up as we walk in. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, thank you.
We need a room that looks scientific-y and high tech. Put
We
some.
need everyone to stand up and act like they're greeting something great. Oh
We need lots of switches and knobs on the piano.
More cowbell.
I don't think they went far enough. It needs to be like an alien when he's talking to Mother, and it's just nothing but lights and switches.
I've come to drink a cup of gold.
Like they're on the ceiling, they're on the wall, they're on the floor, all over the place.
Certain that you made it clear to the High Command.
Now they're gonna find out that the little dog was like behind all this shit the entire time.
Once I assure you that the
Yep.
United Commission declared that the disintegration of the outsider would be too risky, so close to the Earth. Idiots.
They're gonna go into one of these rooms and the dog's gonna be flipping the little knobs and shit.
We've just established contact.
Oh god.
Oh, now they're watching the movie too.
This is a commentary.
Commentary.
Claude, why were you writing on the pot? I don't fucking know. Give me something to drink.
I don't understand why they didn't invite you to the party.
We're watching them watch the movie they're starring in.
They will approach the planet until they are within 75 miles of the surface. What did you say? 75 miles. Precisely.
And they have to make like a trench coat quota for each scene. There's got to be at least one person in the trench coat standing somewhere.
Too bad Trenchy ain't here. He's messing out on the coats.
He like everyone lights that shit up at one time. Like that did some. I wish people did that for me.
And are circling on a radius of 350 miles.
Like, I need a light, and you got 5 hands with lighters.
He didn't even say it. He just pulled out a cigar, and everyone just like started flicking dicks.
You like your cigar, Mr. Rain?
Maneuver executed. Everything in order. Over. Looks like a kid show.
He's talking about the actual movie.
He's talking Oh no, it's dots.
That's why he's throwing his cigar down. These graphics are horrible. I'm throwing my cigar down. God damn it. I'm in another low budget.
Oh no, symbols!
Flying saucer effects in up there.
Change the color. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh, they can reverse the film too.
You all see,
You all see.
and I've had my satisfaction.
I knew my potted
I
plant was
made no
right.
error in calculus.
I thought my dog was
Outsider
pissing up
should not have
cat
brought
litter
you
box.
over.
You should have trusted me.
Since he did, it's because there was a voluntary modification. You said voluntary. Precisely. Cornfield, put me in contact with the department bigwigs. The time has come to look them in the eye. Now, leave me alone.
Take me back to my greenhouse. I need to think.
You
We
missed
need
the
the plant.
highlights.
Wait, do we know what kind of plant it is?
Hey, you see the dude that was turning knobs over there? Oh, he's walking out now. Good knob turning, though.
Here's the question about his plant.
What the fuck is that?
I want to speak to you.
It's a guy.
Is that an alien?
Last time I did. No one has ever prevented you. I want to be listened to
Let's
then.
just find the dude with a really big head and shave it. He'll be the alien.
Depends on what you say. It's very serious. Your days are numbered. Just a moment. I prefer that you speak before the United Commission.
Guys, it's riffraff.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks fucking weird.
Here's my question about if he's been getting his ideas around a plant, what type of plant is that?
Poison ivy.
I guess
She did something to it.
ours.
No, he's
Even
writing on the
smooth.
fucking floor. Are you kidding me? He's writing on the floor. No, this is madness.
He will write on anything that isn't paper.
Is there really no paper in there anywhere? Like, does the dude not know how to use one of the computers?
It's the future. There's no paper.
But he likes to write, though, so he's going to write on stuff.
Gentlemen, you have exactly 840 hours left in which to act.
That was
In
some
the
quick
meantime,
calculation.
the outsider will be tightening its orbit around the Earth. It will descend to a distance of 45,000 miles from the Earth's surface. And then, what proofs do you have? You'll find a
Poor man's James Bond.
Did he really just point at the floor where he was drawing shit? Like, that's all right.
Yes.
The
Read that.
formulas have just been photographed. We will examine your hypothesis most attentively.
This is no hypothesis. I tell you that the outsider, in tightening its orbit around the Earth, will provoke serious
It's nice to see that in the future the different countries get along and shit, though.
changes of climate and orography in vast zones of the globe.
They put aside their differences, Art.
Yeah, but they all look like white dudes. They all look like old white dudes.
I am not moved.
That's all. That's all it's for.
That dude looks like the guy from Dennis the Menace, Walter Matthau, with his mustache.
Oh, he's just Wilson.
Inside the nucleus of the outsider.
The nucleus.
I'll make you a deal. Until you explain yourself back.
He does look like the old man from Dennis the Menace.
Exactly.
I have already determined.
That's a good point. You should have
Outsider, there are conscious beings.
different looking people if it's for people all over the world, and why would they all be old white men?
Because in the 60s, that's what they thought the entire world would eventually be run by 70-year-old white men.
They thought that by then that's how it would be.
Space survivors
Little did they know.
to the Earth's life-giving warmth.
The future is run by robots.
The
Not old
future is
white.
run by fucking potted plants if this dude has anything to do with it.
Potted plant.
Potted plants and tiny dogs.
I will save your lives for you. Yours.
Oh no, he's gonna go on a power trip now. He's becoming the bad guy.
He's
He
gone
lived long
mad
enough
with
to see
power.
himself become the bad guy.
That you give me
You're not to do that. And have sex. It's like, fuck you, fuck you, cool.
what means
I know exactly where to go to avoid this meteor thing. Well, where do we go? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you. I'm not telling anyone.
have the absolute command.
Just me and my plants.
All operations invested in my hands.
White guy out. White guy out. Bald weird guy out. Like they're all just signing off.
Oh, Abby 5000.
It's a lot of knobs and lights.
I scared them all away.
Shall I walk you back to the house?
It's like a sleep in the pocket.
In the name of the United Commission, I am instructed to communicate to you our most profound admiration and gratitude for Miss Pence. The Executive Office has proposed you for the highest academic award. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. As for your request, the United Commission finds it necessary to turn it down. That doesn't surprise me. Under the circumstances, the initiative passes to the military forces. This is war.
This looks like the bad guy right here. This bald alien looking dude. He is the bad guy. Yeah. And he ended up being the bad guy. He killed Frankenfurter and Rocky.
Yeah.
And then he went back to his home and danced with his sister.
As you do.
Yep.
Substance, the operational plan is all here. These buttons. Missiles.
In this film, he'll turn out to be the good guy. Totally.
There are 3 regular strategic alternatives.
He'll be the hero that saves everyone.
This automatic plan has been conceived by our military engineers, guided by Commander Robert Cole, who will take personal part in the operation. That's a good enough guarantee for anyone. We're depending on you, Mr. Barrington, as chief of the psychological bureau, to unleash every propaganda means at your disposal to tranquilize.
This blonde guy looks kind of like Fred from Scooby-Doo. He's even got an ascot.
I believe I have all the elements necessary.
It's like, as long as we solve a groovy mystery, gang.
Groovy.
Uh-oh, Raggy.
Don't you think Varric is oversimplifying?
That's one way to gather courage.
When I think of how we got married, based on a psychotechnical examination, which determined the affinity.
So, like, all their scientific crap and equipment, you don't see a simple keyboard anywhere. Like, how do they actually type in letters and shit? There's none of that. There's only knobs and switches.
I guess you got to turn the knob to the letter. Like,
Oh, that's
when you're
way
putting
too
in the code.
difficult. I'm trying to write a message, not doing etch-a-sketch. Like,
That's how the future run, by etch-a-sketch.
oh god,
As long as you never leave
I could never draw or write anything with
Take me
those
with you,
fucking
Bob.
things.
Up there.
Bunch of squiggly lines.
The plan is all here.
Then you turn the knob too far to
I
one
want
side
to be
of it.
included in one of those buttons.
Any one of these
Only
buttons.
because you're there.
These buttons are so hot. I'm gonna rub them with my hand.
Let me press one releases a
I'm
missile.
gonna
Nice way.
I'm gonna press the button.
But you,
Don't forget Benson.
what's Benson got to do with it?
Remember his
She
prediction?
presses one the button, she hears a missile go off, and then boom.
You hear the fucking siren, and then
Do I have to climb down, or can I listen to you from up here?
now the dude's in a hammock with his plants.
I know the plan of attack. First, the telecontrol missiles will be launched as a
Dime
diversion
store
attack.
Captain Kirk here
The
talking
discs will
to
enter
him.
into their usual formations, provoking what the military experts refer to as
He's
the moment of
bootleg
truth.
Captain Kirk.
Only then
Well, it's nice we get to see Claude Rains reaction.
and destroy them.
Oh yeah.
technique's as old as the hills. Most of the clever tactics.
Not enough old dudes relaxing in
The
hammocks.
commander is Bob Cole, who was the instructor of my class at school.
I can see him talking to Claude, telling him what kind of character he's going to play. We want to be one of those real crazy geniuses, like a bunch of writing and scribbling on potted plants and swinging in a hammock.
I know.
You know, real mad
I need
shit.
your permission. I'm still part of the
Maybe that wasn't even originally part of the film. He just requested all this stuff. He
Well,
said
so
it only
good at
would be
that.
in the film.
He didn't even request it. He just started doing it, and they just said, "Okay, we're just going to leave it in."
We're just gonna leave it in. We don't got the budget for reshoots.
It's an acting choice.
And Claude's doodling on the walls again.
Because of you.
Because of me.
Ah,
Miss Barnett and I no longer have anything in common. It was all a big mistake.
Fred!
I've been made aware that Miss Barnett is completely indifferent as far as I am concerned. And fortunately, I've discovered that I have the same feeling of indifference regarding her. What a dull, silly little performance this is. Right out of a 19th century melodrama. Professor, if Eve still interested me one little bit, I wouldn't be going out of my way to look for trouble. Have you seen
No,
nonsense?
lip syncing.
Human feelings are inconsistent. In fact, they're the only inconsistent.
Not Claude Rains, but the other people.
Be quiet, Gideon. I didn't know.
He yelled
know,
at the
I-
dog. What a jerk.
I know spaghetti westerns, they had different people speaking different languages at the scene. So like two people talk two different languages to each other in a scene.
Yeah,
So they
like
might
Claude,
be huh?
like Claude is speaking English and they're both speaking Italian.
Right, yeah.
Sometimes they'd have everybody speak whatever, and then they'd dub everybody.
Why'd he shove that book up in his face like that? It's gonna hurt his eyes.
Oh shit! That was the same scene from before.
The saucer
They
shots are pretty
recycled it.
cool.
They recycled the footage from earlier. Like no one will notice. We'll have,
No
we'll
one
have
will
Claude
notice.
Rains swinging in a hammock. They'll forget everything.
It's only been a few minutes. The audience won't remember.
Run into him.
Won't they tell?
I'm not insane.
Won't they tell if we're reusing scenes? No, we got the guy in the hammock. Everything's okay.
They're depending on us all to have the memory span of goldfish.
It's still spaceship, Professor.
Oh no, the lamp is coming closer.
The spaceships look like actual rockets. Like a rocket that would explode. Like, I don't get it.
Like a firework.
Flowing towards the earth.
The other discs are retreating.
Oh, why is everything spinning?
You spin me right round, baby, right?
It's literally spinning.
Baby, this is my body part. Close your big mouth. Cutting off the engines.
It's like tractor beaming them, like they're just getting sucked in.
Oh, now the spaceships are spinning. The saucers.
What the fuck's happening? Is Claude controlling this shit from his plant room?
Like, what the fuck?
As soon as we're perpendicular to the earth, I'll start the engines again. What about the disc?
If it hasn't started,
Where's the introduction of these flying saucers? Where do they come into?
Engines.
This are come out of nowhere, like asteroids mentioned, but where these flying saucers come into play?
They come from the asteroid.
Oh, they come from the asteroid. Okay.
Oh, so they rode the asteroid here and then they flew off of it?
Yeah.
So they used the asteroid to sneak close to the Earth without being seen. And then when they got close enough, now they've left the asteroid.
I want his report.
To attack the ships from the Earth that are flying towards the asteroid. It's I don't know. It's a thing that happens in this stuff.
Or are they pushing the asteroid towards us to like make it hit us? Oh, go to hell. Going back to my greenhouse.
Slowing down.
the disc is slowing down.
But it can't free itself from the force of gravity.
So, man said the disc is slowing down, and then she repeated the same line. I don't know why.
Very soon now.
You know what? One of the spaceships is finally going to land, and fucking Ed Wood's going to get out.
Holy
Oh,
crap!
Connect me with Professor Benson.
Wait, why are they wearing jock straps on their head? Oh no, those are helmets.
Ceremonial.
Report an entry.
He ain't even got his license, Lisa. That's fucking funny as shit. You're stewed, but what?
They found the spaceship.
Let's just
What
crawl
would they
inside because that's what people do. Don't do that.
What would they do if they knew you wore a bra on your head?
You can't even take a shower with a beautiful woman without wearing your jeans.
Oh, you're referencing that movie, Weird Science.
Yes.
I remember watching that.
Like they don't even have masks on to breathe. There could be radiation inside the spaceship. They're just walking in.
There could be parasites.
If this is the future, why are they using fucking Nazi machine guns from World War II?
Who to expect to see?
Like
The
goddamn
Earth
grease
is-
guns.
The Earth is advanced in every respect besides the firearms.
I get it. The Nazis took over. That's why it's a bunch of old white dudes on the screens and one Japanese guy.
Ports with changing colors.
Actually, that makes sense.
Exactly. They have like one Japanese ally. I'm going to kill them.
Ethel, this must have been a rush job, like shooting this film. It must have. There weren't a lot of shooting days, I think.
Look at that core
Yeah.
reactor.
I think you might be right on that one.
Yeah.
Flashy little reactor core.
Stuff
They
is
probably
turning on.
maybe
I
they didn't do a
guess.
lot of takes either.
Oh, see, it's messing with the one dude's head. He's already getting like a headache.
He will soon be under alien control.
Maybe they used the flowers because they were available.
This dude has literally just grown plants around high-tech equipment. Like the dude's turning knobs and there's bushes hanging in his way. Like, get this shit out of here. This is expensive stuff, dude. Goddamn
Dude's still in the hammock.
fucking ivy and elephant ears and shit. Get it out of here. Kudzu.
They might have been using a place that had plants or something, so they just worked with what they had.
Oh,
This
shit.
is for
Go!
the
We
oxygen.
lost Nate.
Oh, okay.
We lost what?
We
Nate.
lost Nate.
Nate.
Down.
Nate. Oh, is that a solar eclipse?
Oh,
Volcanoes
and actually,
erupting.
stock footage. Ahoy.
Yeah.
Oh, National Geographic footage of volcanoes erupting.
But now fire, and you see the fire truck. Or guy on a ladder, I mean.
Listen,
There's just plants growing up on everything.
They tried to get rid of the plants, but as soon as they touched it, he literally got on his all fours like a cat and hissed at them when they tried to touch
Oh,
the
God.
plants.
I can see it, actually.
So the aliens came to Earth to transmit stock footage.
They're showing like every kind of disaster, like big waves,
Fucking
tornadoes.
tornadoes.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
We have to emphasize how everything bad is happening.
Yes, through stock footage.
Hurricanes. Nuclear explosion.
This is the movie that birthed the fucking what is it? The where the earth is heating up and the shit's melting and causing all the shit. This is where that came from, that idea.
Oh, is it like 2012?
Global warming. Global warming.
Oh, global warming.
Something like that. It's gonna make everything go crazy, and there's gonna be waves and tornadoes and fires. And... Look at
And
the
now they
rain.
got a room going on.
You got the one in the yellow trench coat, like Georgie from It. Like, she stands out. Curious George there.
Curious.
Everyone else is in black. She's just in a bright yellow fucking...
They'll never spot me.
Hey, I'm sorry, we didn't have any more cool black ones. You'll have to wear the yellow one. Damn.
Don't be disturbed by the welcome you get.
Why do they keep standing under little ledges as they're going along? Like nothing. It's just a little bit of rain.
Well, they don't want to get
Maybe
hit
they're-
by the lightning from the stock footage.
Excuse me, but have you two made up? We haven't had time. Or the opportunity. There's only one thing out of step with the times, Eve. Love.
Don't be talking about love and shit at this time. Ain't got time for that.
I'm grateful to you, Kathy. I'm afraid, Eve.
What she's trying to say is she loves her.
I'm afraid for him,
Oh.
my husband.
I see. She loves her like Claude Rains loves his plants.
I'm very glad to meet you, Commander.
They must repress their love.
I've heard quite a lot about you.
It wasn't the time for that, even though this is technically supposed to be in the future. But you can tell it's not.
Your wife?
Because these days there would have been a sex scene with them, literally.
Any kids? No.
Well, they would have been sharing a
But we will
raincoat.
have someday.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for you. Take
Back
a
then it
chair.
was just lightly implied, barely hinted at. Subtext. It was in the subtext.
Not overt lesbianism, just implied.
I think the moment
Just a little
has come
conversation
for
about
you to
love.
offer some of your delicious coffee. Mrs. Collins is so good.
Coffee during a
These
catastrophe.
are my kids, my collaborators, I should say. And
Never
this
a bad time to match the
Conklin,
house.
yes, the eldest. The dean, I mean.
The best part
Did-
of waking up,
Have a cigar.
soldiers in your car.
I don't mind if I do.
Didn't
Mind if I
expect a
look at
movie
this?
from the.
The lighter's going
Like-
off for this dude, and I'm just gonna use a match.
Maybe it is just a Folgers commercial. The media's gonna hit.
What about
Claude
the
Rains
music,
doesn't
Professor?
give a
I'm
shit.
very grateful to you.
This is the longest fucking coffee commercial I've ever
You
seen.
don't like music? Not very
Is
much.
apocalypse in your
Come
car?
on. Music is language. The language of the
Music
body
is
and
language.
spirit. Have you never heard of
Maybe
Didn't
Claude
expect
Rains.
a movie from the 60s to have a hint at representation.
Of course.
Didn't
Yeah.
expect that.
You come from the same school as
Maybe
Dr.
Claude Rains
Steve, Professor.
expected certain things
I have
on the film, like he
I'll
wanted
tell you what,
potted
Claude
plants.
Rains is
Or,
growing in there with them plants. He's growing some dope, and he's rolling it up in them big cigars.
an order.
Yeah.
That's
He's
what
got
I
all the
said earlier.
explanation. He's got
I
all
said,
these
what is it?
plants and shit.
Yeah, I remember I said, I was like, he's been thinking in there with those plants. What is he using those plants for?
It's Professor Benson, more like Professor Blunt.
Yeah.
And your weapons would be like these, this and that and that. Oscillators.
That.
Precisely. The highest of frequencies, wavelength 6 millimeters. Cornfield, you're wonderful. Gibson, Reynolds, Moran, music.
Turn knobs. Do stuff. Act important.
That's the most enthusiastic I've seen Claude in this entire movie.
Claude.
Cornfield, wonderful.
I will write the score.
Don't grin like that, Claude. You're gonna scare everyone away. Ah! I did it! I did it! They're turning knobs!
that smile is the smile you see before after you have taken a sip of the Bill Cosby special.
Meow. Are we gonna see the saucers again? Oh yeah.
Oh, is it gonna be the same footage from earlier? You know, this shown?
It looks a lot like it.
I'm telling you, Ed Wood had something to do with this.
I can see the wires, so he's got to have a hand in this.
do you see the wires, Ethel?
Yeah, did you not see him a second ago?
That's what I'm saying. When they finally see one of these aliens and they get in one of these spaceships, it's just going to be Ed Wood sitting there laughing.
Oh, I see the wire now.
Yeah, look at it. Maybe it's not a wire. Maybe that's just the spaceship
No.
2D antenna.
Yeah, I saw a wire. Yeah.
Breaker, we got saucers coming in. There's there in the air.
I'm glad to see that to drive a rocket, all you have to do is turn knobs. Literally. They're turning knobs and they're flying a rocket. It's just tons of knob turning.
You think in the script it just said, lots of spaceships and things are happening.
Lots of knob turning things happening.
Like I'm going to twist this knob like a nickel.
We're just going to share the same footage of the spaceship going across the screen over and over again.
Look at him!
It'll never get old. People love this scene.
How do you get the fire to come out of the spaceships?
They probably just lit it on fire.
Oh.
What is
I'm going to just pretend that the CB antenna.
The military operation to destroy the outsider is ready to enter activation. But I want to discover the whole truth. It's passing close by to us. I cannot agree to let you destroy it out of cowardice.
Professor, there are only 72 hours left in the time limit you yourself set.
But you cannot
72
destroy it
hours.
already, now that I'm so close.
Professor, you act as if it were your personal property.
Science is nobody's personal property. Very well then. You deserve what's coming to you.
do you mean?
You have studied the planet's surface, but you have not torn open its bowels, which spewed forth the disks that I destroyed.
Oh, God.
Deep inside, you will destroy an unopened tin can, and that tin can will blow up in your hands.
Do you really think there is someone inside?
More than someone. Gentlemen,
Something.
I will give you a guarantee. For the first time in my scientific life,
I'm just glad he stopped talking about ripping open bowels.
prepare to pay with my purse.
Spaceships, more spaceships, spaceships.
Hmm.
Oh, now they're in weird outfits with blinking lights and buttons.
Spaceships, yay!
Look how
yay!
look how spacious this space is.
Yeah, spaceship pudding, yeah.
Yay!
It
Spaceship
did not
pudding.
just land like that.
Dripping towel pudding.
Don't put it in your mouth. It tastes pretty bad. It tastes like metal.
Their suits look like metal.
Yay. That's
Not
suggestive.
really. Oh, sorry.
That's suggestive. Fucking
Well, that
rocket.
looks like liquor bottles on their front of their astronaut.
The radioactivity percentage is very high.
Hey, sometimes you're in space, Brian, and you want to go to the throne.
Their mask doesn't even.
You must obey my orders.
Their helmet doesn't even have glass. It's literally just. How is that protecting you from anything?
And the outsider will be destroyed.
Wow.
My watch is always slow.
Then get a new watch. Oh, they got the big ass awkward helmets they're putting on.
One
But
is
they-
more than enough.
Your glasses, Professor.
To see
They got to put a helmet on their helmet.
the truth.
I like how Mac and Nate were just like hell no and took off during the movie.
I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah, Art, you're a veteran of these types of things. You know what I bring to the table.
Radioactivity percentage in relative increase.
This is grade A classic cinema.
Only the finest.
It's a blast day. We have to search for months to find the underground entrance, if there is one.
Red
Oh,
helmet,
shut
blue
up.
helmet,
I know the
silver
way.
helmet.
Wait,
Those helmets,
You're exaggerating your
those helmets make them look like walking suppositories.
Yep, you got a blue pill and a red pill. Shove them up your butt.
Follow me.
Call me tomorrow.
Those tubes vacuums.
Why
Wait,
are some
red.
of their? They look like little Lego pieces with the colored head things. Like
Wait, red, yellow. I don't trust red. Red is totally not trustworthy. He's gonna vent.
The discs. You go from here. That's all the
red,
Let's go
green,
back.
blue, yellow, orange,
Yeah, it's like Among Us.
white.
Green. There's a knob for everything they need. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that.
I'm bringing the knob box with me. I
The
turn it.
future of knob.
Things happen.
Oh, look, they found the planet's lower
The
intestine.
future is knob.
One knob to rule them all.
Mega knob.
What do they think those fucking World War II machine guns are gonna do? Against a fucking
Oh, wait.
alien?
If they're in outer space, those guns can't fire.
I don't know. I don't
They-
know how
they
that
won't-
works.
I don't think they thought that through.
They must be firing space bullets.
They must be firing little lasers. Oh God, what is that walking? It's just them.
you got scared by them. I mean, I don't trust Red. Red's the imposter. They are going for an Among Us vibe here.
Maybe this is a Mucinex commercial and they're inside someone's mask.
There they are.
It's a pile of goop.
Dead creatures.
Lots of
You
tubes.
don't need to be afraid of them.
Just lots of tubes hanging.
They tried in vain to escape from a world dying in agony, up in one of the higher galaxies. They have been traveling for millions of light years. This planet, that was intended as their Noah's Ark, has become their tomb.
But children,
Perhaps they hoped that their future generations would land on a living world, if only a blind one like ours. Perhaps the secret of their death is locked inside here.
It looks like a metal spider upside down. Flashing.
Oh my God! It's a
Mr.
giant.
Snipe.
Right. Oh, it's a giant little spider.
That's what it looks like, a metal spider upside down, like with the flashing
It
light.
looks like aluminum wrap.
That does look, that is 100% aluminum. They use Reynolds wrap for this shit.
Radioactivity must have destroyed them.
We need Reynolds wrap, we need tubes, we need knobs.
And we
Reynolds
need a
wrap.
spider shell.
This is X-ray
The Reynolds wrap to keep aliens in, and out.
Oh yeah, to make sure the audience knows who's who, make sure they have multicolored helmets.
Not yet. Don't you understand, you crazy fools? That their plans
Crazy
to survive
fools.
this
You're crazy.
down on the earth
Fool.
uselessly. Those plans are condensed in something here which we must find. Then we shall be able to penetrate the secret of that immortal formulas.
Construction plan ready for activation.
No!
turn back, I beg you.
Orders from High Command. Return.
He's gone mad.
We've discovered aluminum. We're gonna be rich.
Come back to the ship.
The planet
No.
of aluminum.
Professor Benson.
What are the tubes for? I'd start tugging on one of the tubes just to see what happened.
I still think we're inside a giant nostril.
They're gonna get sneezed out in a minute.
That
This
would
whole
make
like
them
this whole comet is really like the moon from Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. It's alive.
No, it's making me
It's alive.
think Empire Strikes Back when the Millennium Falcon lands in that. Thinks he lands inside a hole inside that asteroid. Turns out it's a worm.
Yeah, that giant space worm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called, but I'm sure there's like volumes of fanfic written about it.
oh. He's turning the knob.
Knob turning.
Why is it went from red to like blue? Everything's bluish now.
Hey, they
Maybe
thought they could push.
the knob controls the LEDs. It's one of those color changing jobs.
You think it's like a little piece of home? He's got like a little plant in his suit with him.
Why are they tilting the camera?
That way he can still breathe that fresh oxygen.
It's supposed to make us feel uneasy, Brian. It's
Oh,
that
okay.
Don't you feel the extra suspense?
But Claude Rains is on an ego trip, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not following this fool in here with his knob. Like, I'm getting out of here.
Well, depending on what's in those cigars, he's on some kind of trip.
The metal spiders.
The Spider Slayers from Alistair
Yep.
Smith.
Maybe if I turn the knob enough, I'll control it all.
That
No,
is
you're gonna
crazy,
die.
man.
You're gonna fucking die.
He's gone mad.
Maybe they
Who
hired
knew
because he
our
played.
Oh man.
He
You
played.
know what the metal spiders are? It's actually the it's like the core in the event horizon. It's gonna open up and take them straight to fucking hell.
He played a Nazi in Notorious. Maybe it's he wanted to play an evil role.
Oh no! Wait, are they? Is this how the movie's gonna end? They're all gonna fucking die?
I'm pretty sure Claude is dead.
Because, like, honestly, they've got about 4 minutes to sum up. I don't know if they're gonna make it.
Our poor.
What's the plan? Unthinkable. Take off, I tell you. The plan's about to go into action.
Our poor hammock boy. He is gone. He went mad with power.
He didn't even have any power.
I don't know when he had the power of the knob. That's
He
what
was
drove
just,
him insane.
he just knew a little bit more than the other humans, so he's like, I'm smarter. He had no actual power.
Answer me.
Well, maybe he thought he had power. That's why he went mad.
He clearly thought he had something.
He went crazy, just like an invisible man.
No.
No.
We won't leave, Commander, if you don't come back.
They have to like save the woman scene, like the damsel in distress gets knocked down. They have to cover that.
My son Louis.
Well, if she dies there, she can have a drink.
It's like she can't stand up. Just carry the bitch. You gotta get out of here.
With a throw over her shoulder. Nope, or they're just gonna grab her by the chest and drag her.
Or they're gonna carry her by all fours, like they're about to throw her or something.
The rescue squad is about to pick up the missing party. Just a few more seconds, General.
Dun,
The
dun,
missing
dun.
potty?
Look at that dude just staring at the shit, writing stuff down.
No.
Why didn't the professor have that piece of paper?
That's an order.
What is he writing down? There's nothing. There's no screen for him to look at.
There's just flashing lights, and he's writing it down, like with what lights flash in the intervals.
He's like, 1 blink, 2 blinks, 3 blinks.
Do we have to add like the reddish orange filter to all of the stock footage stuff?
Well, all right. If they don't add the footage, if they don't add the filter, we'll know it's stock footage.
Oh, right.
The red makes it look original.
He's still alive. Oh, wait, not for long.
Where we're going, we don't need plaques.
Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, it's very unprofessional.
You can't die. You can't die.
She doesn't even have a bruise or a scratch. I mean, she looks fine. Nothing's wrong with her.
She died from lack of plot armor. Lack of plot armor.
She was even wearing the helmet when the thing fell on her, so
She died as she lived. Bored as hell.
her and the other woman didn't get to have like the subtext love scene.
Now their love will never be requited.
Professor?
There he is going crazy.
I'm staying here. I am home. Professor, there's no plants up here.
It's the missile. Oh, there he goes. He blew up. Our poor, sad.
Poor Benson. If they opened up his chest, they'd find a formula. Where his heart should have
He
been.
just warped to the Garden of Eden. Isn't heard of. Oh no, there's the doggy. Master's not coming back. Are you fucking kidding me? The dog? They show the sad dog at the end and that's it? Fuck this movie.
Professor Benson, where are you? Oh
We can't end with the sad doggy.
no! The end. Definitively the end.
I didn't even see Ben was writing stuff.
Go ahead and end your movie that way. That's fine.
And then we'll show the plant room one more time and the dog will run up and scratch the window and then fade to black.
Yep. Perfect ending. Well, that was a film.
Yeah, guys, what'd you think? Battle of the Worlds, the freaking Battle of the Worlds, guys.
Gary,
like
there's a
Snow Beast
goddamn
better.
missile in my bedroom.
So I'm gonna go around the room and I'm gonna ask my questions as I usually do. I'm gonna start with the person to my right, as I usually do, which in this case is gonna be Brian. Brian, favorite character, favorite scene, notable thing.
Favorite character would be Claude Rains.
Oh yeah.
And then what's the second one?
Favorite scene.
Oh, the flying saucers and the rockets, and then noticeable thing. I'm thinking.
That awesome
I guess. No, not the stock footage. I guess the inside of the asteroid when Claude Rains is walking up to it, that area, yeah. No,
all right.
Yeah.
And notable thing.
That's what I mean. That notable thing is the inside of the asteroid.
Oh, I thought that was your favorite scene.
Oh, my favorite scene was the rockets in the flying saucers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. So,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Favorite character, favorite scene, notable thing.
Oh, my favorite character was definitely Claude Rains' character. Whatever his name actually was.
The Professor Benson.
Professor Benson, yeah. Favorite scene? Probably. I don't know. Definitely not the stock footage. Definitely not that.
Yeah, it's kind of jarring, wasn't it?
Any of the scenes where he's being crazy, scribbling stuff on the floor or potted plants, that shit's gold. I'm gonna make jokes about that for the end of time. So be ready for that.
Anytime you see a scientist, you can be like, "When is he going to scribble on the potted plant?"
Yeah.
And notable thing.
They should have followed through with the lesbian love story. No.
Definitely.
Yeah, they should have, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think the dark-haired woman, the girl, not the blonde-haired girl, but the dark-haired one, I think she's probably my second favorite character.
Huh. Her love for Professor Benson was greater than her love for her almost fiance.
Yep. That old man had the moves. He had the hammock swing and the garden. Damn.
The cigar?
Yeah.
The cigar full of pot?
That cigar was so phallic.
She knew he was a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus.
Goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus.
Kara, favorite character? Favorite scene? Notable thing?
What was that guy's name? The guy with the cigar and stuff?
Dr. Benson, or Professor Benson.
Yeah, that's my favorite character. Favorite scene would have to be when he's laughing like a madman before he gets blown up by the nuke. Notable thing is the subtext of the lesbian love story that they never really got into. I wish they would have kind of got more into that, but it is a movie from the 60s, so I understand why they didn't go into it, but it's good to see that. Good to see even back then they were hinting at something.
Yeah. All right. And notable thing?
Notable thing is wires on spaceships. That's the first time I ever saw that.
All right. And as for me, favorite character, I concur with all of you. Claude Rains, Professor Benson. Yeah, goat. He's drawing on planters. He's writing on the floor. Oh, hey, Full Moon. Thank you for stopping by, dude. You missed the movie, but that's okay. If you watch it, if you rewind and sync it up later, you'll be like you're here during it. Anyway, yeah, no, Claude Rains, definitely Professor Benson, best character in the movie. He's bored as hell until the very end when he starts getting crazy. Favorite scene, definitely when they're in the giant nostril. Yeah, definitely. I like that giant red inflamed nostril. You don't see a lot of that in movies. And notable thing, even in outer space, the spaceships have CB antennas. Yep, that's what those were. Definitely not the wire. Definitely a CB antenna.
Yes.
I want to say that this movie probably holds a record for most knob turning, dramatic knob turning.
Yeah, this movie is one film that will definitely turn your knob if you are into knob turning.
Oh yeah.
Which yeah, so as no surprise, this movie didn't do the kind of numbers they thought it would do, even with Claude Rains, but it did the kind of numbers that I was expecting it to do for us here tonight.
Yeah. Didn't turn a profit, but it turned a knob, so
turning knobs all day long. But like, I don't know. I would recommend it to anybody who is a fan of Claude Rains or a fan of
Oops.
Loading.
Baby,
oh, huh?
You felt you came off the stream for a second. You're back on.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. No, it's it's good. Check it out.
Trench missed out on this one.
I think he would have loved this.
He would have very much enjoyed all the knob turning and trench coats, and he would have had a good time.
Oh, definitely. Full Moon, definitely. This film has given me a knob fetish. I'm going to be twisting and turning all them knobs all the time, anytime I find them now. Thanks to this movie.
use hand sanitizer.
Ah. You gotta keep your knob sanitary, guys. It's good advice. Good advice to live by. But yeah. Summing up, I'm gonna go around the room and I'm gonna give everybody a chance to plug their thing. Brian, what's next on the horizon for you?
Just basically the Hiroshima album. I have a few songs to work on, and then I'm waiting for my cousin's daughter to sing on, I think it's 5 pieces on there, but she's kind of busy right now, so maybe it'll be a month, maybe it'll be 2 months, so it might be a little ways down the road. But that's basically, I have been premiering, well, sort of. I've been giving people a taste of the album. I've been playing a few of the songs in some of my videos, so you can hear a little bit of it, but not the whole thing. So I might put a little bit more on YouTube. If I put another video up, I'll put a song at the start of the video and a song at the end. So
you said the album's going to be called Hiroshima?
Oh, it's going to be called A Hiroshima of the Mind.
Okay.
It's about the atomic bomb being dropped on Hiroshima, Japan.
Yeah.
And it came from a poem I wrote called Hiroshima with Love. So
should be pretty cool. I'm interested to hear the final thing, so I'll definitely be looking at it.
And the album's going to be, I think, 3 hours to 3.5 hours long. So
whoa,
yeah, because it's 5 seasons.
That's a big
one. Spring, youth, summer, war, autumn, aftermath, winter, death, and then spring again, peace. I'm sorry I went on so long. So
no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
All right. Oh shit.
Oh. No, I'm not doing anything. I never do anything.
No, sometimes you're here and there, and sometimes you do a live stream sometimes. You know?
The next time anyone sees me will probably be on one of your streams or someone else's streams. Because I don't really do anything on my own channel.
Well, you're always welcome, Art. Always welcome around here.
Oh, yeah.
A staple. Art is a staple. Kara, what's next for your channel? What's going on? What's going down? What's the good word?
Still working on the stop motion for Spider-Man Episode 1. Hoping to get my StreamYard streams going, my Ghostbusters stream, and a few of the Spider-Man streams. Waiting for Trench to get back to do some of those. I remember him and Nate said they wanted to do a few others. I know you, John, and Trench Ghostbusters stream, which that'll be the first one. So that's what's going on with my channel.
Oh, excellent. And as for me, I am going to be doing these things. The next thing up, there's no game night this Saturday. That has been postponed. We'll know when it is next time. And as for Sunday, I think I'm going to be on Marty's Sunday stream. I think. Who knows? But I think I will. And there's no watch along this coming Friday, but next Friday there'll be a watch along, and your chance to pick the movie is this week. If you go to Twitter or Instagram, if you prefer that, you can follow me at _Ethel_Cross_, and you can actually vote for the movies we watch. So if you don't have a big yearn to see or a big ying to see people turn some buttons, hey, you can vote for a different movie. Yeah. And I've just been alerted in the chat that we're gonna do the 29th for the next game night. So the next game night's on the 29th. So keep in tune for that. I'll be there for that.
I'll fill in if Trench doesn't, if he ain't there. Full moon.
Yeah,
I can.
Art, I think.
Yeah.
Art, I think you'd be great for it.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, so yeah, tune in for that. Game night, 29th. Like I said, no watch along on the 21st, but the 28th there'll be a watch along, so you can tune in and vote for that. And yeah, that's basically all that's going on. Tonight I've been joined by my good friend Brian, a Kubrick lover, my other good pal Art, and my other good friend Tara, Master of Fear. I was also joined by Nate, the horror boy. Friggin' Nate. He was here. We had Nate in on it for a little bit. It was good times. And I was joined by Mac. You can't ever forget Mac. Check out everybody's stuff. Everybody does good work here. It's always good to have everybody here. And I want to thank everyone in the chat. We had Ben Grimm. We had Full Moon. We had obviously Kubrick Lover, 1972. That's Brian. We had Art. Art was in the chat briefly. We had Kara. Kara was in the chat earlier. And we had Nate. Nate in the chat as well, who was also on panel with us.
We have a sex bot.
And we have the sex bot. We can't forget the sex bot.
Whatever the fuck it is.
But yeah, all these great people, check out their stuff. Check out the people who are on panel with me. Yeah, it's what you do. And if you like me and you like the things that I do, feel free to leave a thumbs up. Or if you don't like it, you need it to stop. You don't even know why you keep watching it. Give it a thumbs down. Tell me I suck. God knows I understand if you think I suck.
Hit that thumbs up like Claude Rains turned that knob. You know.
And if Claude Rains is the kind of thing that's turning your knob, and I'm turning your knob too, feel free to subscribe. You can subscribe to me. You can hit the bell for notifications. I always appreciate that. Enjoy it, and that's cool too. And like I said, if you want to talk to me and you want to vote for these things, Twitter, hit me up on Twitter at _Ethel_Cross_, as you see scrolling on the ticker below. And yeah, you could subscribe. You could talk to me. I'll talk to you. I talk to everybody. You guys know that. But in the meantime, I will see you guys later. I'll see everybody later. Have a great night. Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
Hasta la vista.